How to play chess. Impress your friends. Learn the game of kings and queens. You will need a chessboard, chess pieces, and an opponent. Step 1. Place the board so the right corner square nearer to you is white. Put the queens on their corresponding colors in the back row. White 4 squares from the left and black 4 squares from the right. Step 2. Add the bishops to either side of the royal couple and the knights next to the bishops. Place the castles, or rooks, at either end. The pawns fill the second row. Step 3. The object of the game is to corner your opponent's king so that it can't move anywhere without you capturing it. Step 4. The queen can move in any direction over any number of empty spaces. The king can move only one space at a time in any direction. You cannot move the king to a space where it could be captured during your opponent's next move. Pawns move forward one space at a time. On their first move, they may move forward either 1 or 2 squares. If one of your pawns makes it to the other side of the board, you can exchange it for any other piece. Step 5. Rooks move in straight lines, forward, back, or sideways on the board over any number of empty squares. Bishops move diagonally in any direction, also over empty squares. Knights move in an L shape, 2 squares in any direction, and then 1 square to either side. Knights can jump over other pieces. Step 6. Now you're ready to play. White always moves first, which gives that player the advantage of always being 1 step ahead. On the first move, white can only move a pawn or a knight, since only knights can jump other pieces. The player who controls the center of the board has a strong advantage. Step 7. Capture pieces by landing on a square occupied by an opponent's piece and removing the piece from play. Pawns can only capture by moving 1 square forward and diagonally. Try to capture your opponent's most valuable pieces, the queen, castles, knights, and bishops. Step 8. Use your pawns to capture your opponent's pawns en passant. If your opponent moves a pawn 2 spaces on its first move, and you have a pawn in a position where you could have captured it if it had moved only 1 space, you can capture their pawn as if it had moved only 1 space. Step 9. Either rook can make a special move to protect its king. If you haven't moved the king or the rook yet, and there are no pieces between them, you can move the king 2 squares toward the rook and transfer that rook toward the middle of the board, in the space right next to the king. You cannot castle if your king is in check, or would pass through check in making the move. Step 10. When you move a piece so that it's in position to capture your opponent's king on your next turn, the move is called check. If they move their king out of check, or move another piece to block your attack, the game continues. If they can't move out of check, you've put them in checkmate and won the game. Did you know? The number of possible variations in a chess game has been calculated at 10 to the power of 120, more than the number of electrons in the universe.
To win at chess. Chess is a game of strategy. With the right techniques at the beginning of the game, you can quickly corner your opponent's king and call checkmate. You will need a chess set. Optional, a reference book or DVD on opening moves. Step 1. Develop all of your pieces at the start of the chess game by moving them onto the best squares. Don't just focus on one piece. Consult a reference book or DVD or the Encyclopedia of Chess Openings to learn more about opening moves in chess. Step 2. Protect a piece from your opponent by waiting before you move pieces to the other side of the chessboard. Don't move pieces past the first 4 rows of squares on your side of the board until you have a clear idea of your plan of attack. Step 3. Cover all your bases and control the central squares by playing your pieces broadly across the whole board. Step 4. Protect your king. Castle early on in the game. Castle on the king's side as the queen side is more vulnerable. Move the king 2 squares towards the rook and the rook 2 squares the opposite way. Step 5. Hold on to your knights in the first rounds of the game. Knights are more important than bishops at the beginning of a game. Step 6. Attack your opponent only when you are ready to deal with their counterattack. Step 7. Use pawns to block your enemy and to defend more important pieces when they are in danger. Step 8. Wait until the right time to bring out the queen. The queen will tend to draw a lot of attention from most opponents, so don't move the piece until you're confident that you know how you're going to use it. Step 9. Have a plan. Have a goal you want each piece to accomplish and move each one according to that plan to win the game. Did you know? Chess is believed to have originated in India as far back as 600 BCE.
How to use rybka. Rybka is a chess-playing computer software engine created by an MIT-trained computer scientist. If you have Windows, you can play this top-ranked chess program. You will need a computer with Windows, internet access, Rybka-compatible GUI software, Rybka engine software, and the Rybka 3 book. Step 1. Learn computer chess terms. A chess engine recommends moves and provides evaluation scores for chess positions. PGN is a format that records game moves in ASCII, and ELO rating is a player skill level rating feature. Step 2. Download a free GUI or graphical user interface made to work with Rybka. Tarish is a free downloadable GUI recommended by Rybka developers. Beginners should try a free version. Free downloadable Rybka engines work with Rybka 2.2N2, not newer engine versions like Rybka 3. Step 3. Download a free demo of a commercial GUI such as Aquarium made to run with the more advanced and powerful Rybka 3 engine. A commercial GUI can be bought as a download or DVD. Rybka 3 can also be played online for free at rybkachess.com without a software download. Step 4. Learn about the Rybka 3 engine. While Rybka 2.2N2 serves as a basic computer chess program for beginners, Rybka 3 has an extensive database that can analyze opening game moves in near-infinite permutations. Step 5. Download the official Rybka 3 book by Jeroen Newman. This book is downloaded within a Rybka program in .ctg and .hsh formats. It's particularly recommended for its analyses of opening moves. Did you know? Deep Blue, an IBM supercomputer, played chess against world chess champion Garry Kasparov and won in fewer than 20 moves.
How to use chess notation. Knowing chess notation will help you study great chess games and learn classic moves and strategies. You will need a chess set and paper and pencil or pen. Step 1. Learn the symbol for each piece. Each major piece is indicated by a capital letter. There is no symbol for pawns. Step 2. Learn the symbol for each square. The rows are numbered 1 to 8 from white's perspective. The columns are indicated by lowercase letters A through H. Step 3. Learn the symbols for moves, which are the symbol for the piece followed by the symbol for the square it moves to. Pawn moves are indicated by the square they move to. Step 4. If two pieces in different columns can move to the same square, use the column letter of the starting square after the piece symbol. If they're in the same column, use the row number instead. Step 5. Use a lowercase x to signal a capture. First record the piece making the capture, then add the X and the square the piece moves to. Indicate a good move by adding an exclamation point and a bad move by adding a question mark. Step 6. Record castling. King side is indicated by O-O. For queen side, add another -O. Step 7. Show promotions by adding an equal sign and the symbol for the new piece. Step 8. Record each turn on a single line, with white's move first, then a space, followed by black's move. Indicate check with a plus sign and checkmate with a hash sign. Did you know? Deep Blue, an IMB supercomputer, was the first computer to beat a human chess master when it defeated Garry Kasparov in 1997.
How to use Zappa. Zappa, a computer chess game engine, is known for its 2005 upset victory over Rybka, the reigning chess engine, at the World Computer Chess Championship. Learn how to install and use Zappa. You will need a computer running Windows or Linux, internet access, and the Zappa chess engine program. Step 1. Learn computer chess terms. An engine is a part of a chess program responsible for gameplay. A chess user interface is a game's graphic representation. A chess user interface program is separate from, yet complementary to, the chess engine. Step 2. Buy a commercial version of Zappa or download an older version for free. Zappa can only be used with Linux or operating systems running at least Windows 2000. Step 3. Download Zappa. See an archive file containing 4 versions of the Zappa engine. Save the archive to your computer desktop. Step 4. Open a folder on your computer that will be the designated location for the engine. Drag one of the engines from the archive to the opened folder. Step 5. Download a Chess User Interface (CUI) program. Shredder offers a free 30-day trial of their program. Arena is a free CUI program. Step 6. Open the Chess User Interface (CUI) program to install Zappa. Note that Zappa installation processes can vary between CUIs. Step 7. Play a game of Zappa computer chess and dream of becoming a chess master. Did you know? Zappa developer Anthony Causey named his chess engine after Moon Unit Zappa, Frank Zappa's daughter.